Hello everybody, it's your girl Green Tea and welcome to part 4 of Visions of Mana. The last time we played we had finally made it, we're heading towards the Water Alm and we had finally made it to the new area. So we are going to go ahead and get us started. Alright, so we are in Illystana, the capital of the D. And this place is so pretty. This is so gorgeous. Let's go ahead.
Yes.
Grab some of these treasures on the map.
Let me see. This might be useful. Let me see. This might be useful.
Look at food, Rampo.
It's automatic? No kidding.
We bid you welcome, Alms and Soulguard.
They're officials from Illystana.
The people of the fair city of Illystana have awaited your arrival with great anticipation.
The capital is but beyond Pritta Ridge. Once you arrive, Her Majesty will surely request an audience with you, at your first convenience.
Master Basar, how fortunate that you have arrived on the same ship. As I am certain you are aware, the present company is this year's convoy of Alms and their Soulguard.
So you're Alms, are you? How long and arduous your travels must have been thus far. Pray indulge my silly musings on Alms and their crucial duty. Would you say that the fairy's choice of Alm is absolute, no matter the creed or rank of the person named? And that compliance is imperative.
It is as you say, my lord.
And what could be nobler than to sacrifice one's very being to protect the flow of mana? Yes, you are all to be commended.
Weren't you being a
We shall meet again,
a big old butt
very
earlier?
soon, I answered.
Whoops. I meant to give him back his key.
Too late now. Not that you would have had a chance to get a word in edgewise with him anyway.
Why was he blabbering on about the fairy's choice being absolute or not? Of course it is.
Huh.
I have no idea.
Pritta Ridge continues beyond the gates, I think. It's not far to the capital, but we should still prepare for skirmishes along the way.
Okay, so at this point, we're gonna grab some side quests, and then, of course, you know, we gotta get through everything.
Huh.
What should I do? Should I hire someone to take care of them, or should I hire a bodyguard instead? Who would I even ask in either case? Say, are you travelers? Say, there's a horde of quilted hoods over at Pritta Ridge, and they've been attacking anybody who tries to pass through the area. I'm just a humble merchant trying to make ends meet. If I can't make it past Pritta Ridge, my business will surely be in jeopardy. But I'm not the only one who will suffer. If we don't do something, none of us will be able to travel to Illystana in peace. Isn't there someone strong and brave who can drive them out? It's me! Strong, brave and strong. We'll grab this one too.
Hello.
I've heard a strange variety of mushroom that grows near sandy beaches. It's supposed to have a peculiar aroma and exceptional flavor. Do you know Pritta Ridge, not far from here? Well, if you spot some curious mushrooms by the water there, would you mind picking a few for— Cool. Alright, that's everything here. Let's take a move on and head to Illystana. Oh! I just looked at the map. Hold. I almost forgot a treasure. Let me go back real quick. Behind the item shop. I'm really glad it has one of those.
Nice.
Like it has indicators for stuff like that, because I'm not gonna lie, I really like exploring, but there's some things I don't think I would have actually noticed without it. Like it's such a nice quality of life thing for those who would normally have trouble trying to find things. Like I like the thrill of a secret.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
But it does, especially first, I love collecting things. It does make it a lot easier to know where everything is. I'm currently doing a completionist, I guess not completionist, I'm doing an all achievement run for Kingdom Hearts series. I'm starting with 3, and so finding some of the chests can be a pain, so this is so nice.
Illystana is the largest city in the world. The Queen governs the sprawling metropolis and its diverse citizenry. It became my second home.
Born in the moonlit parish and raised in the capital of the deep, right?
The one who raised me also lives here. I'll introduce you to him when we get into the capital.
It's not
Must be nice to have a guardian who cares. All I ever heard from my parents was how sad it was that I would never become an Alm. But if you value your guardian's opinions that much, I can't wait to meet him. He's probably a real nice guy. So, what about your parents, you two?
Normal, I guess. My mom's real welcoming, and my dad works hard in his blacksmith workshop. He'd always get mad when I played around by the forge, though.
Come to think of it, I'm not sure if I've ever seen my parents get angry. All I can think of is their smiling faces. My mom used to say I'd be just like her when...
You are just like them, Hina.
Oh, not
Always
the
smiling.
one. Wait.
Too nice for your own good.
I figured your parents were kind. And I bet they were thrilled when you were chosen as an Alm.
They were. They were so proud.
Hopefully the Alm of Water has supportive family to see them off too, whoever they are.
Most families would be ecstatic to find out their relative has been singled out by the elementals and the fairy. Enough chatting. Let's go find the Alm of Water and see for ourselves.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I was bothering
I'm
you.
not used to such a long stretch of good road.
That weird round water thing in the distance is part of the capital, right?
Yes.
Let us save real quick. I don't mean to cut her off. We'll just head straight for now.
Karina, when you were named the Alm of Wind, were your parents happy to hear the news?
Maybe. Who knows? I left without seeing them after I was appointed.
Well, I'm sure you have your reasons.
I think what made me sad about like everybody in like who had to do with like Karina and like the whole area of Wind, they were so mean to her, and that makes me so mad. And I don't want to think they were all
got it.
Like forgive me if I misremember, but it was like because she like lost her wing, they didn't deem her worthy anymore.
Hopefully we get some. Not bad.
Makes me mad. Makes me upsetty spaghetti. Oh. Fo was like, did I not get out of here?
Hopefully we get some. Impressive.
What if this entire time we're just stealing from people? We're just like set up camp?
Nice. Got it. Don't let victory go to your
Alright,
head.
here we go. We're at the at the gate. So from here, I am gonna take us back really quickly to the thing, and then we'll come back to here. All right, let's get
Welcome
in
to the capital
here.
of the deep, Illystana.
Ah! We're here! Capital of the deep and one of the largest cities.
So this is what the world's biggest city looks like.
It may look grand now, but this city wasn't always as bustling as it is today. Its beginnings were quite humble. When the Aqua Orb began supplying the area with water, the people followed. Eventually, those people set off across the ocean and brought back trade and commerce. The people in their city ebb and flow like the water that gave them prosperity. It's always changing. Now that I'm back in Illystana, I'm beginning to realize just how trapped I was in the past. I look forward to taking these first steps into the future with all of you.
Cute! Alright, capital of the deep.
Welcome to our fair city.
Hey, we met you in Ledgus, right?
Do you know where we can meet up with the Alm of Water?
1,000 apologies, but the Alm of Water has not yet been appointed.
I'm sensing a pattern in our adventure so
I'm
far.
about to say the same thing.
Don't look at me.
Maybe we just walked fast and got ahead of schedule?
I'm afraid that we, too, would have expected the Alm from Illystana to have been chosen by now. In fact, our water supply has recently slowed to a trickle. If the fairy doesn't name an Alm soon, I fear the capital may fall upon hard times.
However, now that the convoy of alms has arrived, we can begin preparations for the rites, regardless of the current status of our alm.
The alms rites of initiation will be held this evening in the Sanctorium. You've only just arrived in the capital, but hopefully that is not too sudden for your convoy.
You are free to roam the city at your leisure, but if you wish for some respite, we have prepared rooms for our esteemed guests in the
That's
palace.
so pretty.
There are many places within the city that are particularly popular with visitors. For instance, the market has valuable wares sourced from all corners of the world.
Oh, and the view from the fountain square at our city center is a most beautiful sight. It would be worth your time to take a turn in it.
Please,
enjoy
enjoy
your
your
stay.
stay.
Everybody in the water region are like squirrels. It's so
We've
cute.
got the run of the town. Any suggestions, Morley?
The official mentioned the fountain in the square, and that's certainly something you don't want to miss.
I'd like to do a bit of shopping if I can.
You too, Ramco? Well then, let's go our separate ways for now and meet up again later.
Free until the evening, huh? So, the market or the fountain square? Morley did mention the square was pretty nice. Let's start there then. This is
Start to swear. I started jumping off the sides of things. Like, yeah, this is it. It is silly, like, oh, it's so cute.
Taking this?
I'm here for the music. The music is so good.
Let me see. Nice. Taking this?
My apologies.
You're not.
Were you hurt?
Sorry, I didn't
The
mean to get in
close-ups of
your
their
way.
faces are so pretty.
Are
I
you
had to
okay?
stop.
Oh no! Did you hurt yourself when you tripped?
Looks like a sprained ankle. It'd be best if you rested for a bit. I'll stay with our new friend until they can walk. Feel free to explore Illystana without me. This is your chance to see the capital. Alms are even allowed to enter the palace. Don't hold back on my account.
A pretty.
Hope that guy at the fountain wasn't hurt too badly. At least Morley's going to stay with him just in case. Time to check out the palace. Who knows when I'll get another chance after all.
Hopefully everybody has a chance to come back. I'm just saying. The thought of like the beginning of the game being like, yeah, everybody's gonna die. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, let's steer clear of this place for now. But there's a treasure in the back. Okay, you know, it's fine. That's fine.
Yes!
Oh. Oh. Okay, you're for the water. You're for the water elements. Alright, let's go over here. What are you? My gut tells me there's gonna be something really interesting inside here. But I can't touch it yet.
Taking this?
Is it inside? No, it's not. It's in between the trees.
Let me see. Is this?
You resist burn, decreases the chances of being burnt by 30%. I feel like some of these are really situational. To the palace. To the palace. Oh, but look at that. Oh. The little shells.
Commoners are not permitted to enter the palace. Now be on your way.
Imagine calling me commoner.
But I'm the Soul Guard. I thought honored guests were allowed in the palace.
Oh, we did not realize you were part of the convoy. Apologies for not receiving you properly, Soul Guard.
However, we can't let anyone but the Alms pass. All parties other than the Alms themselves must have separate accommodations.
We have reserved a room for the Soul Guard at the inn located in the market. I'm sure you may rest easy there when you need to retire.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
That feels so rude.
It's urgent. Queen Palomina has slipped out of her room unattended again!
Hey, can't you see her in the presence of the Soul Guard?
Sorry for the intrusion, sir.
Wait, so the Queen just took off?
Her Majesty's been sneaking out a lot lately. It's one thing when Master Passar isn't around to interfere, but we cannot keep this up.
We promised to have her back safe and sound, and in time for the ceremony tonight.
You know, sir, you may not be allowed inside the palace, but you can still go to the market.
There are wares from all over the world available in our stores. It could be worth a look. Find some souvenirs, maybe.
Souvenirs, huh? Come to think of it, Master Fugo liked to bring back trinkets from his pilgrimages. Hina's in the market now, too. It's not a bad idea. Thanks for the heads up.
I still don't like the way they're treating him. What do you mean you have to sleep separate? Why can't I sleep in the palace?
Souvenirs. Wait, what am I thinking? Now's not the time for shopping. I've got Soul Guard duties.
I'm so angry. Oh, that ruffled my jimmies a little too much. Liz, like, you're not allowed in. Alright, let's...
Master Fugo used to bring back things like books from his travels. Hina would read them over and over until the cover fell off. Those were the days.
Every time he reminisces, I want to cry. I'm so sad. I just want him to be happy. I just want Hina to be happy. Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, Val.
Find something you want?
No, nothing I can't live without. An alm doesn't really need material possessions, after all.
Maybe not, but I still...
How was the palace? You just came from there, right?
Oh, well, I tried. The guards wouldn't let me in, though. They said only alms are allowed.
Oh, that's too bad.
So
I did get to see the fountain, though. That was impressive. Let's stop by on our way to the Sanctorium.
Thank you for your assistance. I think I'm fine for now.
Pardon my impertinence, but are you Queen Palomina?
What? No, I'm not.
You don't gotta lie.
No disrespect, but your disguise is fooling no one.
You...
I concede that you are correct. I am indeed Palomina.
I'm Morley, a swordsman by trade. Niccolo, a merchant here in Illystana, took care of me since I was young.
I thought it was Milpa.
You must have a reason to be traveling through the city incognito. May I ask what was so pressing?
Oh, but,
I understand you don't want to burden a stranger with personal affairs, but it is no burden. I am the Alm of the Moon.
You are?
You can trust your secrets with me. I'm fated to end my journey at the Mana Tree. Who would I tell? The goddess?
If you are indeed an Alm, perhaps I can trust you with this. Several days ago, the fairy visited the capital, and I was asked to accompany the convoy as the newly appointed Alm of Water.
Oh, this must be a first for the royal family. How come no one has heard about this? Everyone thinks the Alm hasn't been chosen yet.
It is because I have purposefully concealed this information. If I were to abdicate in order to fulfill the duties of the Alms, the governance of Illystana would fall to my younger brother Ian and Passar.
I see. Even I have heard the rumors of Passar's attempts to steal the throne.
Huh.
Passar is precisely the reason I left the palace to seek guidance from Niccolo. I was, in fact, en route to his residence when we ran into each other.
You know my father?
Father? Yes, of course. Niccolo is my friend and faithful advisor. As a merchant, he is much traveled, with a vast network of connections. I have sought his counsel many times. Illystana may seem like a rich, well-regulated city, but it was not always so robust. The rulers of the past have been fickle in their governance, at times compassionate, at times cruel to their people. It had always been my intention to leave behind a sturdy civic foundation so that my successor might flourish in his role as ruler. Tell me, what would you expect from a monarch?
You're asking me? I'm an Alm. I have been chosen to offer up my soul. I don't think it matters what I want.
I hope I did not offend you for asking a curious question. My ankle feels much better now. Thank you for your time and tolerance. You have been a great help.
What will the future bring after we're gone?
Are we stocked up and ready to leave for the Mana Tree after the rites of initiation? We shouldn't waste time.
You're right. You know, we're already at the halfway point in our journey. I think it's about time to get back for the ceremony.
Can we
Halfway.
go to the pier before we make our way to the sanctorium?
Sounds like a plan. You go on ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Halfway? Are we gonna buy it for her? I hope.
I'll take this pendant, please.
I'm gonna cry.
Thank you for your patronage. Is this a present for your little lady friend? Maybe an engagement present? Am I onto something?
Oh, come now. That's none of your business, you meddler. It's not our place, but if you two were thinking about your future, we wish you both the best of happiness.
I hope she likes it.
Stop. I'm so soft. Oh, it makes me want to cry.
Hina's probably at the pier already. Better get a move on.
I was just starting to wonder if I needed to call a search party. It's lovely.
Yeah, I love sunrises, but there's something about a sunset at the end of the day.
I don't know. Sunsets feel a little like saying goodbye.
Hina, I got you this.
Oh, this is the pendant
It's a present!
You bought this for me, Val?
I wanted to get you something, considering all we've been through.
It's beautiful! I love it! Thank you.
Oh, good!
The sun might disappear at the end of the day, but as long as there's a tomorrow, it'll always come back over the horizon. I guess I do like that part of sunsets. We should make our way to the Sanctorium. An Alm can't be late for the rites of initiation.
I'm just glad that he didn't deny that it was an engagement gift. I love them!
I wanted to say thank you again, Val. I love the pendant.
The smile on your face was worth every lucre. I just wanted to be the cause of it is all. You deserve to be happy all the time. And I can't stand it when you're sad. So if there's ever something I can do to make you smile, name it.
Thanks. I will. It makes me happy to hear you feel that way.
He's such a green flag. I was just like crying. Oh, that's so sweet. The most green flag ever. This is so pretty. Okay, so it's just the one. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh,
Time flies when you're having fun, it seems.
I wondered how I was going to fill the day before. Now it's already over.
I wish the way back to the Sanctorium would take longer, so we could stay like this.
Huh? Did you say something, Hina?
No, nothing.
No!
Shall we head to the Sanctorium?
No! I also, okay, so we'll be able to get the other treasure here, but I'm just, my emotions are really high right now. Like, I'm like on the verge of crying. I shall be strong. I shall be strong for them!
I see you've all made it. Her Majesty Queen Palamina would forthwith bestow upon the appointed alms the rites of initiation. Alm of Fire, Hina. Alm of Wind, Karina. Alm of the Moon, Morley. Please enter the Sanctorium. Soul Guard, you and your pet may also enter the Sanctorium. Come.
Huh, would you look at that? The Alm of Water never did show.
Hope we won't have to wait too long.
Ugh. Can I boot the squirrely man?
Alms of the land. Once every 4 years, you gather here to begin your journey.
She's so pretty.
Hold on. That's the guy that ran into us at the fountain.
You're right.
With the untimely disappearances of the Alm of Earth and the Alm of the Moon, our world has been teetering on the edge of oblivion. Yet tonight, the Alm of the Moon stands before us in the Sanctorium once more. Morley, the Moon's chosen. We are most heartened to hear that time has been restored to the parish of Etern. Please, continue on your mission to protect the future.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We will now commence the sacred rites of initiation. By the powers vested in us, the Queen of Illystana blesses you with the pure waters of Prita. May it protect you on your alms journey. Hina, accept your duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Salamando. Karina, accept your duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Sylphid. Morley, accept your duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Luna.
With the Alm of Earth gone, that leaves a total of 4 alms remaining. The Alm of Wood can be found along your path to the Tree of Mana. You will be expected to meet them at Elusia Isle, as is the custom. While the Alms of Light and Darkness have yet to be named, they should be arriving in the capital in due time. However, the remaining Alm is already here, in this very room.
You mean the Alm of Water? But they haven't been named yet.
The Alm of Water is... you, Your Majesty.
How you know this?
How could you possibly know? Master Passar is correct. I have indeed been named the Alm of Water.
Wow! A queen and an alm. What are the odds?
You could have let us know, you know.
I did not hide this fact out of malice. Pray forgive the pretense.
Then do get on with the rites, if you don't mind.
I, Palomina, accept my duty as Alm and receive the blessings of Undine.
Your Majesty, O gracious Alm of Water, please faithfully see your duty through to its end.
Oh, I don't like you.
The world is depending on you.
Soul Guard Vow.
Yes, ma'am?
I am counting on your protection on our journey to the Tree of Mana, such as it is.
I won't let you down.
My fellow alms, I am in your hands.
Oh, she's so majestic. Oh, she's so pretty. All right, so we have the Alm of Water.
Your Majesty, if I may, are you prepared to leave for the Mana Tree with us?
Now that my role as the Alm of Water has been revealed, I imagine it will not take long for the news to spread through the capital.
Passar seems poised to rush in as soon as your seat is vacant.
If only I had the time to talk with Niccolo first. I could have been assured of one ally at least, but I was unable to locate him.
You make it sound like Passar's a criminal mastermind.
All right, Val.
This isn't a matter of just one bad actor. Illystana has a complicated history.
If he's a crook, just throw him out of town. Doesn't sound so complicated to me.
In a city this big, everyone has connections. Passar has his own allies and flunkies, political ties to other officials, and influential citizens.
In the past, the wealthy preyed on the poor to fatten their purses. Passar benefited greatly from that old system.
I read a book on the historical stratification of Illystana's hierarchy. It said the rich got richer on the backs of poor citizens, working just to make ends meet.
My father the king had only just begun to reform that inextricably integrated inequality, but the newer system is shaky at best. As I took on my father's mantle, so my brother will succeed me. However, he is quite young. Passar may take advantage of this and sway others to his cause. If I could be assured that there were checks on Passar's power in place, I would leave for the Mana Tree this instant.
Palomina! There you are, Palomina!
Oh, he's so small!
Ian, you should not be out at this hour. Go home and rest.
He's so
Rest?
tiny.
How can I be expected to rest? Come, we should talk privately in your chambers.
May I prevail upon you to be present for this discussion?
Did he say to go to the Queen's chambers? Is that okay? I mean, Are we allowed in?
I find the present predicament supersedes any worries of privacy on my part. Case in point, I did indeed extend the invitation. Come, I will show you to my suite.
Let me see.
A rare item! Now it's the last of the treasures in the city. Now they better not be rude to me. Alright, it's Val walking in. Alright, we have the Queen's blessings. I love her though. She's so good.
Let's rest up.
She's probably gonna be like my second favorite character. I still love Karina. I don't know. I feel like Karina's just like my number one right now. But she's just a close second, definitely.
I knew I hated that Pasar creep. Oh, it makes me so mad.
And that's why.
You're in the presence of royalty.
There is no need to soften your sentiments on my account. I apologize on his behalf.
You shouldn't have to apologize for anything, Your Majesty.
That is kind of you to say. Thank you.
You know what's really funny? Is I realize all of the girlies' names, they end in like nah. You have Hina, Karina, Palomina. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, let me in.
Allow me to formally introduce you. This is Ian, my younger brother.
Brother? Then that must mean he's the crown prince.
Yes, apologies, but there's no time for pleasantries. I just received a report that Niccolo has been arrested.
What?
Why?
Niccolo? Wasn't that the name of your guardian, Morley?
Whoa, what's going on here?
He has been charged with obstructing the flow of water throughout the capital. It must be a mistake.
What about proof?
If Pasar is behind this, he can fabricate some. He used the ceremony to distract us.
But why frame Niccolo?
As a renowned merchant, Niccolo has his paws in many pies. He has even thwarted several of Pasar's malicious motions using his influential ties. If Niccolo is jailed while I journey to fulfill my duties as the Alm, no one will be able to aid Ian with his new role as ruler.
You sound like you've already given up.
No. Ah, my other little cutie.
Madeline, how did you get in here?
I've accompanied Niccolo on many a foray into the palace. The guards know not to bother me.
Do you have a plan?
But of course! All you have to do is find out what's really causing the water issues before Pasar can produce his proof. Father sent us to sniff out clues, but before we could report back, he was captured. So I'll tell Mew what we would have told him. Our noses took us to the Luca ruins.
I see. The Luca ruins were known as the Water Ruins. Perhaps the capital's water problems were not due to a mana-deficient disaster after all.
Is it time to call up the guards, Jim, you think?
No, I would like to see for myself before involving any additional aid. We must keep the search small to avoid our adversaries noticing our advance. I will summon the guards later, should the need arise.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Majesty. I want to find my father.
Me too. I'm the Soul Guard, and it's my job to make sure you're all kept safe.
I am heartened to have such able associates. Let us find what secrets lie in the ruins and rescue our stray friend.
Hello.
It's settled. We'll leave at first light.
I forgot to turn off my notifications. Palomina, the epitome of erudition and grace. Palomina is proficient with a plethora of powerful magic attacks. She can strike enemies from long range, contributes great to the team's overall damage. However, she is particularly vulnerable to enemy attacks that could easily succumb if targeted. That's why we have a card for. Can I use all 4 at once? Because that'd be kind of crazy.
We gotta figure out what's causing these water problems. And fast. Let's head to the Luca ruins right away.
Okay, before we do that, let me see what I can do for her first. Can I build this? Can I be this? This is so pretty. Hold up. Okay, so this would... She's really powerful in magic. So if we give her stuff that'll like intellect seed, maybe maybe we can give her a crit boost, actually. Okay. I mean, it does give her a little bit more edge. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Yeah, we'll see how this works.
I can aid my allies with this new strength.
Okay, Rune Seer gear, war boots, but we take this off.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Never mind, I want to make this. This is... That is so pretty.
The Luca ruins are past Prita Ridge, not to be confused with the ruins on the plateau. You gotta go farther than that.
Oh, Madeline, do not forget to give them the vessel.
Oh, silly me.
This is an elemental vessel. We call it the Undine Flask. You can use it to protect yourself from the monsters in the ruins.
Oh, how fortunate. I have not seen that flask in far too long. Where did you locate it?
Pasar had been borrowing it, but I had a chance to snoop after he left his abode, so I took it. The chance and the flask.
Yet another topic I wish to have words with Pasar about. Ian, do you swear to look after the kingdom while I am gone?
On my honor.
So at this point in recording, I didn't realize that my mic was muted. I had to get up and do something, and when I came back, I forgot to unmute. So this whole second half of the game is going to be me voicing over what I'm trying to do and say. So at this point, I really wanted to change Morley's class. So since we got the new elemental vessel, we are going to be looking and trying to get it on a Morley. Spoilers, it's so cool.
The spirits are calling to me.
I again wish to offer my appreciation for this assistance.
Happy to help. No one wants the bad guy to win.
Pasar also framed my father. I won't let that go unaccounted for.
Once we know what's causing the issue, we can help Niccolo.
And now we are off to the ruin.
What have you got? Oh, not bad.
Now here I was really interested in seeing what her ultimate does, so I switched to her, and again, I'm not disappointed. Look how cool this is!
One more. Truthfully, I am disappointed.
Time to get to work. The Dud Bears will love this.
Those the ruins on the plateau we were talking about earlier? Indeed. The Luca
Now
ruins
once
to
again,
return
we are going to make
further
the
afield.
mistake of not paying attention to nobody's levels, because why am I fighting level 50 plus monsters? T, what are you doing?
Nice timing.
I have been summoned.
And I finally caught on once Val died.
Let's rethink our strategies.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? Might we exchange these elsewhere? Yeah. What wondrous where I have found something of fantastic. Long ago, the Luca ruins were a place of worship. I mentioned before how some refer to the place as the Water Ruins, did I not? Our ancestors built it for those who wished to pay homage to the spirits. Now, however, there are hardly any who venture out in this vicinity.
You'd think that lots of people would want to come see such a beautiful place.
Do you like historical sites and ruins, Karina? I have studied the topic extensively myself.
I'm not so much interested in ruins as I am in seeing everything I can. If I'm on the Alm's pilgrimage, might as well make the most of it. Still, it is pretty. I had no idea there were places like this to explore. I guess I'm lucky to be the Alm after all.
What a mysterious place. The plants look so different.
I can see why people thought this was a good spot.
I'm pretty sure I only read the first sentence because I got so
Not to
confused
pray to the
afterwards.
spirits, though.
Don't mind if I do. Up here.
Right. Inside a bubble? I do not believe you can be in the bubble indefinitely. Be careful.
Guess I'll sit back and enjoy the ride.
What even happened here? I won't lie, after the first attempt, the bubble started to frustrate me a bit.
Guess I'll sit back and enjoy the ride.
Karina, may I inquire as to the name of your curious companion?
She's called Ramco, and she's my best friend. She even wanted to come with me on the pilgrimage after I was named the Alm of Wind.
How honorable. It is lovely to make your acquaintance, Ramco.
Come on! I'm at full strength.
Oh, great. A dead end.
There's something weird about this water bubble. Weirder than the obvious, I mean.
Perhaps the problems with the water supply pertain to this puzzle.
What now?
The device could yet be a deceptive decoy.
You're not wrong. Let's keep an eye out on the way. Stay sharp.
That's quite a lot. Heads up!
Well, let's get this done.
Make use of the water's power. We can overcome this.
Nice time.
Reinforcements. Get ready. Get behind me.
You better get through this.
All right. Right, Megan.
Now I tend to play Morley a lot, but his gameplay is actually so much fun. I tend to just switch back to him a lot.
One more. Thank you. Much advice. Keep them coming. Grant me strength. Sit back and enjoy the road. This is your end! Come to your senses yet? Right. Understood. Undine fight! Keep them coming.
I'll carry on from here. Appreciate it. Salamando! Take this!
For your assistance. Does anybody have water?
Thanks!
For your assistance.
Leave the healing to me.
Ugh. Remind me to take the stairs next time.
Strange that such a surge of opponents might occur in this space.
That's one way to keep a secret. Make sure no one can reach your lair without defeating a horde of monsters.
Morley's right. There's something up ahead that no one wants us to find. Let's go.
More monsters may have been alerted to our maneuvers after that melee.
We were quiet enough to go unnoticed. Probably.
We are in the clear, it seems.
For now, just be careful. There's something strange about this butterfly.
Master, Her Majesty Queen Palomina is here, with the alms. What? How? Why?
This location turned out to be the source of the water's stagnation. Was this dastardly deed your doing?
Huh. You should be on your way to the Mana Tree and out of my fur by now.
You put the citizens of Illystana in danger in order to frame Niccolo. Why?
Simple. He stood in the way of my ambitions. I would make a much better king than that sniveling brat. This small bit of suffering on the part of the people is necessary to achieve my ultimate goal.
You would sacrifice the well-being of the many for the benefit of the few. Gone are the days when Illystana's wealthy could impose their will over the common good.
Those with the means should have the right to lay down the law to those who lack it. That system propelled the capital into the prosperity it sees to this day. Perhaps your appointment as Alm is the goddess, making her will known. After all, you must give up your position and leave the capital. She is telling you that you, Queen Palamina, are no longer needed in Illystana.
There is no higher honor than being chosen as an Alm. You're just trying to make excuses for your underhanded plot.
An honor? An honor to throw your life away for a rotten world of filth? You may keep that honor, sir. No matter. Now that you have discovered my plan, you must be disposed of. Just think, a world that has lost all of its alms. What an interesting place that would be.
Okay, but it's actually kind of cute though.
To think that Pasar would unleash such an uncontrollable impulse.
Now's the time to act, not think, Palamina.
The official Soul Guard, I'll protect you all. Eyes are its weak spot. So fast.
Thanks. We can do this. You're mine now. Undine Flash. Thanks. Nice timing. The spirits will answer our call. Undine Flash. Much obliged. Undine Flash. Time to end this.
We cannot waste any more words on this monster. It must be felled. Far enough time to make his escape.
Thanks. timing.
The spirit will answer our call. This is your end. Come to your senses yet? Undine fast. The elemental vessel is ready.
Okay, flowers.
Blast it, curse it all! How could the mighty Full Metal Hugger have fallen?
Your schemes end now, Pasar. This is the end of your bid for the throne.
So you don't have to worry about your trip to the Mana Tree.
Fools! You yearn for your own destruction at the hands of the Mana Goddess! It beggars belief!
Who's really the fool here? Sounds like the whining of a loser who wishes he were worthy enough to be an Alm.
The alms' pilgrimage is a revered tradition throughout the world. We have been chosen to preserve the future by the fairy and the elemental spirits.
Your life is your own to live, not to sacrifice for the sake of others.
None of us want to live at the expense of our loved ones. We are their hope for the future.
So you're saying that the alms are not tethered to this world with petty desires like life and freedom, but an empty existence. Go! Waste the rest of your short lives traveling to the Mana Tree for all I care.
No! He got away.
Leave him. I will dispatch the royal guards to deal with it.
What a relief! Thank you all.
Undine.
Oh, what a horrible mess. Full Metal Hugger interfered with the water flow, which in turn drained away my power. Let me tell you, it has not been fun. But I believe I have you to thank for punishing those imbeciles in my stead. Thank you, Alm of Water.
I came to help not as the Alm, but as the Queen of Illystana. I needed to restore water to my people.
I see. Your final act as queen, then. Fairy has told me a lot about you. I can tell by your expression that you've come to your decision, though.
Yes. I am no longer wary of abdicating the throne. With this, Niccolo's good name should have been restored. Shall we return to the capital? I am relieved that Undine has been rescued.
All's well that ends well. We can let you know once we get back.
Yes. Let us return to the capital.
Let's collect ourselves before we set off.
You've returned!
Father, you're all right.
Once the water in the capital began flowing as usual, they cleared me of all charges. I was told that Pasar is on the run, but we can consider this case closed.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Niccolo would be a rabbit.
Father, I would like to introduce my travel companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the convoy of alms, and to see Mew again, Morley Alm of the Moon. You look surprised. Don't you know that nothing escapes these ears of mine? For my part, I hope the rest of Mew Alms and Mew Honorable Soul Guard will take good care of Morley and Palomina.
Your Majesty, I'm so happy to hear that you've announced your appointment as the Alm of Water.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Queen Palomina told me in no uncertain terms to keep her status as the Alm a secret.
Usually, the Alm is named with a ceremony by the fountain. It's a big deal. Without the public announcement, everyone assumed that the Alm wasn't chosen yet.
She begged and pleaded with me not to tell anyone. I couldn't tell her no.
I still don't think her arm's supposed to look like
I apologize
that.
for my unwillingness, Fairy.
Sounds like the Queen's got a stubborn streak.
The waters of Illystana are so refreshing.
It's good to see you again, Undine.
Well, I had to attend my alm ceremony, and I wanted to be sure to thank everyone again for all of their help in the ruins. Now then, Palomina, allow me to explain your appointment as the alm. You have worked hard to give the people of Illystana a place where all walks of life can come together. You made the capital what it is today. It is the very nature of water to flow. You managed to overcome the stagnated worries in your own heart and move forward. This is no small feat. You have shown the great city of Illystana the truth behind their water woes. And in doing so, you managed to dispel your fears and do your duty as queen. Now then, Fairy, if you please.
Of course, Undine. Your Majesty, Undine has judged you worthy. Water-wise Queen Palomina, by the grace of the Goddess of Mana, I name you the Alm of Water.
It would be my privilege. I promise to ensure the continued prosperity of Illystana by fulfilling my duty as the Alm. Now then, my fellow Alms, I believe we have a journey to complete.
The Alms of Light and Darkness should arrive in Illystana shortly. Until then, Mew all have time to enjoy the capital. See the sights, try the local delicacies.
We still get to stay in our rooms at the palace, right? Woohoo!
Why do I have to go to the inn?
Aw, poor baby.
I'm not a baby. I just wanted to stay together. Oh well, I'll try and be on my best behavior for the Queen.
There is no need to go out of your way. From now on, I am simply Palomina, Alm of Water. Ian, I know that with you on the throne, our kingdom will flourish.
I will not let you down.
I know you will not. I am afraid that I must leave Ian's ascension in your paws, Niccolo.
My debt will be repaid with interest, Your Majesty.
I believe our promise is no longer in peril.
I suppose that I might need more instruction on how to govern a kingdom after all.
Looking forward to it, Your Highness.
And so, the queen was named the Alm. A rare occurrence, but it just goes to show that anyone in the world might be bestowed the honor of joining the pilgrimage, no matter their upbringing. Each Alm is chosen based on their own merits. Will I have the chance to ask Fairy the reason why she chose me?
Wonder who the Alms of Light and Darkness will be. They're coming by boat, so I guess we can leave as soon as they arrive. Better make sure we're prepared, just in case. What's Hina up to at the palace? We haven't spent this long apart since we left Tiania. She might be lonely by herself in a strange new place. That settles it. I'll go check on her. So Hina and the others are in the palace. The Alms probably have real fancy rooms at the palace for the night. It's late, but maybe I can still try the front entrance? Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there.
And with that, we save and wrap up, and that is going to be the end of part 4. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe for part 5, which will be hopefully coming soon. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!